Find your seats, ladies and gentlemen, because we've got a full event of thrilling action coming your way next. You can take home a Wally today.
Hang on. Yeah. Let me give me a princess. Yeah. Huh? Wait, what? I should pop up. Just subscribe to me.
Tommy Johnson Jr. approaches the starting line. He's one of 15 drivers in NHRA history to win at both Top Fuel and Nitro Funny Car. So you just have to know the man is quick. The driver has crossed the lane boundary, and that will bring an early end to there. Find your seats, ladies and gentlemen, because we've got a full event of thrilling action coming your way next. The competition will be fierce, the drivers will be hungry, and let's find out who can take home a Wally today. In this matchup, we will see if our talent has what it takes to beat their opponent.
What? Big one? Legendary.
Find your seats, ladies and gentlemen, because we've got a full event of thrilling action coming your way next. The competition will be fierce, the drivers will be hungry, and let's find out who can take home a Wally today. Oh, that burnout was too long in the left lane, and those tires are smoked. Sure enough, here we are with both drivers approaching the starting line. The left lane drivers losing control. They count out the middle and early end for the driver of the left lane. They have been rid of the wall. Rock front center.
Yeah, big, bro.
It'll be hard to top that last race, but I am certain the drivers in the next round will leave it all up. What a pleasure it is to call this event in front of our Royal NHRA fans. No better fans in the world than NHRA track racing fans. We've been looking forward to this one. Be ready, everybody. ladies and gentlemen. It's busy in the grandstands, it's busy down on the midway, and we're all looking forward to another sensational drag racing event. It's sure to be one of the most intense competitions on this year's calendar. Our next race is a marquee matchup featuring our upcoming talent. Did the driver in the left lane hold their brakes well enough on that burnout? Wondering if you'd see this matchup, and sure enough, here we are with both drivers approaching the starting line. The left lane driver is so on the move, and they finish strong. The driver on the left lane loses control and crosses the center line. Can't do that, I'm afraid. Damn. It'll be hard to top that last race, but I am certain the drivers in the next round will leave it all on the table. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. It's busy in the grandstands, it's busy down on the midway, and we're all looking forward to another sensational drag racing event. It's sure to be one of the most intense competitions on this year's calendar.
Oh, shit.
I can smell it from up here. Those tires are toast.
The tires are toast.
Race is just about to kick off down track, and it's going to be a close ride. They cross the lane boundary. Damn it! That'll bring it early into their race day. If this race is any indication of what we can expect this season, I can't wait. I feel like a kid in a candy store.
Top fuel.
Down on the track, we've got Steve Torrence approaching the starting line. Talk about a dominant force in the cockpit. He's won 4 championships in the last 5 years. Too much wheel spin for the driver in the left lane.
Hold shot. Dang.
Another sensational race is in the books, and we've got more to come, so don't go anywhere. 4 football fields in less than 5 seconds. That's an indication of just how lightning quick these cars are, ladies and gentlemen. In the left lane, we've got our talent prepping themselves for a tough matchup. Are those tires going to be warm enough to get the traction they need off the line? This feels like it could be the beginning of a famous rivalry. That came right down to the wire.
Smoke.
The fans in attendance love that last race, and lucky for them and for us. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. It's busy in the grandstands, it's busy down on the midway, and we're all looking forward to another sensational drag racing event. It's sure to be one of the most intense competitions on this year's calendar. Too much wheel spin for the driver in the left lane. Our next race is just about to kick off down track, and it's going to be a close contest. So let's get down to the end. They lost traction. That came right down to the wire. Stay tuned for more exciting NHRA Championship drag racing.
Hey, there you are. Congratulations again on your promotion to team manager, and welcome to your new NHRA drag racing team. I'm the team's crew chief. I wear a lot of hats around here, but right now my job is to get you up to speed. Last season, it wasn't great. We didn't perform very well, and we still don't have a lot of funding, but I'm certain that with you as manager, we can turn it around. Let's climb the rankings, race against the best, and take home that championship trophy. But before we think about that, I'm here to help you learn the basics about drag racing. Come on, let me show you the ropes. This is our test track. Here we can try out our vehicles and any setup changes you make in a relatively safe environment. Right now, we compete in stock vehicle drag racing. The idea is fairly simple. Floor the throttle, keep the car straight, don't crash, and be fastest to the finish line. Seems easy, right? It's a little more complicated than that. Don't worry, we'll take you through the steps one by one. The first phase of drag racing is the burnout. The goal of a burnout is to heat up the tires and lay down tire rubber on the track to have better grip at the start line. Now you'll want to let go of the brake. Great work! The tires are nice and hot. You put down good rubber onto the track. You should have some excellent grip off the start line now. Okay, now we can begin the staging process. The staging line is where we start the race from. Shift up into forward gear and gently roll forward. But be careful not to stage too deep. If you cross the staging line, it's a jump start. That's instant disqualification. This is what we like to call the Christmas tree. Notice the large row of lights below the staging lights? That will tell you when you can start to floor it. When the amber light turns on, that means it's time to react. You got a few tenths of a second before the green light turns on, so hit the throttle as quickly as you can. If you do cross the deep staging line while the amber light is shining, the red light will turn on. The red light signals a disqualification. Once the light turns green, it's go time. Only then can your car cross the staging line. Taking any damage. First, release the parachutes. They slow down the vehicle dramatically without putting excessive pressure on your brake system. Chutes are great work. You made it across the finish line, and you managed to stop your vehicle before hitting the sandbox. Let's head on over to the garage and get you more acquainted with the inside. Welcome to the garage area. This is where you prepare the vehicle for the upcoming race weekend. Your vehicle is divided into different parts, which affect the performance. This is the Research and Development Department. Here you can start R&D projects to improve your parts. Pay attention to how much money and time each R&D project will cost. These improvements are permanent and transferable to newly installed parts, so don't worry. You can swap parts as much as you want after an R&D project is complete. Let's start an R&D project. Take your pick. Let's go over tuning your vehicle. It may seem like an ultra-powerful machine, but it's also quite delicate. For the car to perform at its best, it has to take many factors into account. You can tune your vehicle to account for these factors in order to get the optimal performance out of your car. Welcome to your first race weekend. Let me explain how NHRA competition works. Every NHRA championship season is broken up into several different race weekends. During a race weekend, you earn points towards your championship total. The driver with the most points at the end becomes the champion and gets a championship Wally to add to their trophy cabinet. Winning a race weekend not only earns you a Wally, it nets you a decent haul of cash as well. A race weekend consists of 3 days on track. Test races on Friday, qualifiers on Saturday, and elimination races on Sunday. This is the pit. Here we do maintenance between races. Here you can repair low-integrity parts, replace broken parts, or tune the car. Parts will always break down over time in this sport, but mishandling will lead to more issues. So be careful when you're out there on track. You have a set amount of time to make all your repairs and replacements, so make sure you plan accordingly.
It's race day here at the Fairplex, also known as Auto Tucson. We hope you're getting set to. We can see a loss of grip after that burnout attempt. These drivers give it absolutely everything every time their wheels touch the ground. What a pleasure it is to call this event in front of our loyal NHRA fans. No better fans in the world than NHRA drag racing fans. right lane makes contact with the wall. Bad luck. Welcome back to another sensational NHRA Camping World drag racing event, ladies and gentlemen. The NHRA, that's the National Hot Rod Association, is the largest auto racing sanctioning body in the world. There are over 35,000 races. We can see a loss of grip after that burnout attempt. Today, stick around for more action. It'll be hard to top that last race, but I am certain the drivers in the next round will leave it all. Looks like our fans are returning from the food trucks for our next race. That popcorn looks good, doesn't it? It's very tough to get those tires in the right temperature window for a successful launch. That didn't seem to do the trick. All the way up here in the announcing booth. Wow, that was something special, wasn't it? Two of the NH... The track maintenance crew has been working very hard to sweep and spray the track in preparation for this event. They do good work, folks. This is what we love to see. Two gritty, hard-nosed racers putting everything they have into their dragsters. Let's see what the next round will bring. Start. The driver in the right lane came off the starting line quicker, which gave them the advantage that they needed. Looks like a little debris on the racetrack. Get that cleared up before our next race. Did the driver in the right lane hold their brakes well enough on that burnout? NHRA Camping World Drag Racing Series never fails to deliver heart-pounding, high-octane action. The road to the finals carries on. At the start, the right lane driver makes a strong getaway off the line, and that was all she wrote. Just a reminder that the NHRA offers every single ticket holder an open access to the area. So if you haven't had a chance yet, go take a peek at what these cars look like under the hood and watch the results. That burnout didn't look particularly effective. Let's see if they've got enough temperature in the tires for the upcoming race. few races we have had here today, and it wouldn't be possible without our great NHRA fans. Thanks for coming out, folks. We'll see you next time. The skill these drivers have to hustle their dragsters down the strip, it is hard to fathom.